Hi there, beautiful. How are you? It's Sarah here, and today I wanted to talk about how to set the reset button on your life when things have been a bit crazy, or you're feeling overwhelmed, or you're just feeling a bit weighed down by what is going on in your life, in the world around you. So, if possible, give yourself some space to focus on this and go through the process so that you can really get the benefit of hitting the reset button. So, the first step is to acknowledge what has been. And I find that the best way to do this is to journal. So, if you can, just journal your stream of consciousness, or it's also called a brain dump, where you're just writing down whatever comes up in your head. You're not censoring your thoughts, you're just writing whatever comes up and letting it flow. Now, if you find this tricky, I know I've certainly tried this sometimes and just sort of been sitting there, what do I write? Then you can also use some journal prompts to help you get started and to help the juices get flowing. So I'll give you a couple of prompts that might help. What am I grateful for from the past 6 months? What have I learnt about myself? I'm proud of myself for blank. What has come up for me? What emotions have I been feeling? And you can, just ask yourself variations on those questions, or you can even go and find heaps of journal prompts online. So, just find something that resonates with you and that you can start writing and then, see what comes up. Number 2 is decide how you want to move forward. So think about what you wrote, and think about how you felt, and think about what no longer feels in alignment to you and what you want to leave behind. Think about what you want to bring forward with you. So that might be lessons you've learnt, intentions you want to bring forward, or even values that you want to embody in the way you live. Brainstorm solutions to any problems that you're facing. The problems can seem very heavy, but there's ways that we can make them better. So brainstorm how you could make any problems that you're facing better. And also think about, is there anything in particular that you would like to achieve moving forwards? So this could be like a goal you want to set, but if that feels too heavy, then don't worry about it. It's more important to move forward with intentions and values that you want to embody, rather than you don't need to set yourself a specific goal. And if you're having trouble visioning what you would like moving forward, then think about what you don't want. So often when we think about what we don't want, it can help us to put in perspective what we do want. So that might be a little trick for you. And then move on to step 3, which is to virtually close the door on that chapter. So you can just do this like visualizing, visualize yourself drawing a line in the sand, or even just a few deep breaths in and out, letting it all go, or visualizing it all falling away or being washed away by, the waves at the beach or something like that, whatever you want. Just visualize yourself letting that go, and letting all the weight of it and the stress and that just fall away from you if you can. You might want to meditate on this. That's often a good way to sort of let things go, or even do a little ritual of some sort to represent you shutting the door and starting fresh again. Then move on to step 4, which is brainstorming ways to bring your vision to life. So think about what you identified in step 2 that you do want your life to look like, and think about what do you need to stop? Is there something that, that stuff that was no longer in alignment, how can you stop that, or how can you remove that from your life in some way? What boundaries do you need to put in place so that you're protected in your energy and you can move forward in a healthy way? What habits will help you to create the life you want? So maybe setting up a morning routine or a mindset routine can really help you to bring your vision to life. Or visualizing what you've dreamt up, that can be really helpful. What actions can you take to get closer to your vision? So are there step-by-step actions that will help you get closer? So just write that all down and then move on to step 5, which is planning for success. So the best way for success is to pick one thing to concentrate on at a time. So the only time where I wouldn't recommend picking just one is if sort of your vision is this whole embodiment of a new identity of some sort, and it may be easier for you to step into that identity. But for most of us and most of the time, it is easier if we just pick one thing to focus on at a time to change. So make sure that you don't overload yourself with what you're trying to do at one time, because then you can get overwhelmed and then you can grind to a halt if you're feeling overwhelmed. So plan for success. Think about what support do you need? How can you make it fun or easier? How can you deal with obstacles? We often get obstacles in the way of our intentions. But if we brainstorm how or what obstacles may come up and how we could overcome them, then we're setting ourselves up to be more likely of succeeding. So do that, and then start. Schedule it in if it's something you can schedule into your calendar, or set yourself a reminder. If it's like a morning routine, set yourself a reminder to come up first thing in the morning to go, hey, time for your morning routine or something like that. You might want to contact others who can help, or just help you, keep you accountable and that sort of thing. And do whatever you can to set yourself up for success moving forward. So I hope these tips help and this process helps to drop anything weighty from your life and sort of help you to feel lighter and more intentional and inspired moving forward. And let me know how you get on. I'd love to know. And let me know if you have any tips for setting the reset button and moving forward in your own life. Okay, bye for now. See you later.